Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to To Be Determined. Today we are going to be showing off the Ender set and putting it in our museum. So if you enjoy, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's jump right into the video. Alright, so we're going over the Ender set today, which you can actually get from the 9K Enderman down here at the bottom of the end. Don't go into the sepulcher or into the dragon's nest or anywhere in here. Just these guys right here that have 9K health. You just want to put on a magic find set, use a magic weapon that does some splash damage, and just pretty much go around blowing them up. But if you don't want to do that, the whole set costs about 200k on the auction house, so you can do that. Which is what I'm going to do today. I did grind these for a little while and I got a chest plate and a pair of leggings, but I've been grinding for about 20 minutes and I haven't gotten the helmet or the boots yet, so we're just going to buy those off the auction house. Here we go. Ender helmet for 50k, done. And for some reason the Ender boots are the most expensive ones. Really not sure why, but that just seems to be how it is. So we'll buy those as well. So these aren't completely pure armor pieces. The helmet is fine. The Ender chest plate already put protection 5 on, and the Ender boots have growth 5, prop 5, and pure on them. But you can already tell this set is really good, but that is because we are on the end. All the stats of this armor piece are multiplied by 2 while on the end island, so that's where we're at. So the armor is really good here. 12 strength, 16 crit chance, 12 crit damage, all really nice stuff. You can tell we get 60 health, 150 defense from the Ender chest plate, but if we go back to hub or somewhere like that, it goes down to 30 health, 75 defense. So really this armor set is only going to be viable while we're on the end island. But if you're an early game player and you're looking to make some money from summoning eye grinding, this is a really good set to start doing that. You can get to the point where you can one-shot zealots with this set really easily. And like I said, it's pretty cheap. You can grind for it yourself if you want, but if you're looking for a way to one-shot zealots, this is a good place to start. So the first thing we're going to do with these is enchant them all and get them prot 5, growth 5, which should not be too bad. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna put this in a slot in my wardrobe, pop it on. There we go. It is a really cool looking set, I gotta say. Even as a later game guy who's seen pretty much every armor set in the game, this set still looks really clean. I don't know, I just have always liked the way that chainmail looks, except for the helmet, so that's why this helmet makes it look really nice, really complements it, especially with the enchanting effect on it. Now let's get to the important stuff. Runes. What runes do we put on the boots? I haven't been doing runes on the armor pieces recently, and I need to be doing that. So let's just take a look. Swap down to boots. We have rainbow runes, ender snake runes, clouds runes, sparkling runes, zap rune, hot rune. So I think we're gonna try this cloud rune, see if we can make a tier 3 one. Only tier 3s for my gang. All right, attempt number 1, combining 2 tier 2 runes, failed. Attempt number 2, failed. Attempt number 3, third time's the charm, failed. Attempt number 4, fourth time's the charm. Yes, it is. All right, there we go. Let's pop it on here. Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful. So let's see what this looks like. I haven't actually looked at a clouds rune before, so okay, that's not too bad. I don't love it, I don't hate it. We'll roll with it. All right, now onto the actually important stuff. We've got growth 5, we've got prop 5. What else do we need? We're gonna need to put fierce on every single piece. And yes, I do have a new skin. If you didn't see the last video, mad redeemed skin change in my Twitch chat, so if you want to check that out and get the chance to change my skin, you can follow my Twitch. It's linked in the description. All right, there we go. Fierce on every piece. Let's see what our stats are before we teleport back to the end. 1900 health, 567 defense, 480 strength, 644 crit damage. And then we warp to the end. 2294 health, so that's almost a 400 health increase, almost 800 defense, 513 strength, 700 crit damage. So we'll put those comparatives side by side right here. You can see the difference. So that 2 times stat actually really matters. Now, if I was a Giga Chad with a bajillion coins in my bank, I would buy Legion 5, but I can barely afford Legion 2 for 1 piece. So we're not going to do that. We'll just look at this from a mid-game player, early game player perspective. We're not hot potato booking it because we don't need defense. We really need strength. We need damage. So we'll use an AOTE because that's about the equivalent of what somebody at this stage of the game will have. And then we'll just go with no pet because that'll make up for all of the extra stats that I have. I hit combat 52 this morning, so that was pretty cool. But that is a lot more than a mid-game player is going to have. So let's just see how much damage we deal. 9K Enderman, 34,000. Okay, so we're in our full end set using an AOTE. we deal 34,000 damage. If we actually clear out a few rows of our accessories, that should help a little bit with our perspective. 23,000 damage. Okay, so you see we can deal quite a bit of damage here. I don't have anything crazy on any of these items. It's all pretty basic stuff. We currently have 300 magical power, so that's not crazy either. We're dealing about 23,000 damage, so you can easily get up to the point where you can deal a really good amount of damage, be able to one-shot these zealots at a really early stage in the game. Now, you don't have to get an AOTE, but you can get a fell sword or something. I did a video on that recently, but we're dealing a pretty good amount of damage with this set right now. Now, ideally, you'd probably have a decent pet at this point, like a skeleton pet or something, maybe a wolf pet. You can deal a really good amount of damage even without those, but this is definitely a really good step to take in progression if you haven't taken it yet. Grinding zealots is definitely not the most viable way to make money in the game, but for a mid to early game player, it is one of the best ways that you're going to find. And this setup is really cheap and it makes it really easy. Granted, ideally you have a ranged weapon so that you can shoot them with your Juju bow or Aurora staff or something like that. Maybe you get a Bonzo staff or something, but until that point, this is a really good setup. But once again, this is only good for the end. We're on the Crimson Isles now, and I'll show you how little damage we deal. This is a 1.5 mil health magma cube. We do 200k, which is honestly a lot better than I thought it would be. But we are using a really late game weapon in our fabled Reaper Scythe. We were dealing about 35,000 with this AOTE on the end. Now, if we unequip our tiger pet, we deal 21,000. So you can see the decrease is very, very noticeable. 15k to 14k damage decrease. So you really only want to use this for zealot grinding, or maybe for tier 1 Enderman Slayer. We'll try that real quick and see how it goes. All right, so we're going to do a tier 1 Enderman Slayer. We're going to be using our AOTE. We're going to have 309 magical power, using the Hurtful Reforge, and using our Ender set. We'll use this Enderman pet to spawn it, but we'll despawn it when the boss spawns just to see how well we do with damage. All right, here we go. We're going to spawn it in the middle here. Takes 15 hits, so we'll try and get through that quickly. We're dealing 19k. Oh yeah, let's let him hit us up a little bit. Oh yeah, easily. We can do this easily. Tier 1 Enderman, very easy to beat with this setup. We take no damage, so if you really want to, you can start doing that grind, but not bad at all. That is a lot higher than I thought it was going to be able to do. All right, we've kind of seen the extent of its mid-game capabilities. That's really all I wanted to explore with this. It is going to be usable for dragon fights just so you can get some frags, or for endstone protectors, but you don't want to be spawning your own dragons with this setup. You will definitely lose money. Honestly, you don't really want to be spawning dragons with any setup because you're pretty much always going to lose money. But with this one, you won't even place highly, so I really don't recommend it. You can grind zealots with these, get your summoning eyes, and then sell them. And then you can use that money to buy some better armor. Maybe upgrade to strong dragon or something like that. Or maybe go to crimson. That's actually a good step now. But I think we've seen all we need to see, so let's go put it in our museum. All right, here we go at the museum. I'll give you 5 seconds to guess what value it's gonna have. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be sure to leave your guess in the comments. We're donating it now, and its value is 183,000 coin. Not as high as I was hoping, but it is a pretty early game set, so I wasn't expecting too much more than this. Maybe 250k is what I would have said, but I will definitely take it. All right, that's going to be all for me today, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. And also, we're still giving out the OG role in our Discord, so if you want to join that, there's a link in the description. And you can also check out my album, which is all the music that we listened to in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you on the next episode of Museum Mastery. God bless.